Hello to all of my wonderful Leos, and happy birthday to you, and you. To all of my wonderful Leos, this is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day, Leos, but then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. It is officially Leo season, and I'm loving it. We're going to get right into your reading. So you all know every season I have giveaways, right? So some wonderful Leos have reached out to me to say, I have some ideas for giveaways. So I'm just going to go with their ideas, right? Yes. So the first idea, which I'm going to go with this, is if you are a subscriber to my channel and you are an entrepreneur and you would like for me to show your business on my community page, I think I'm at close to 49,000 subscribers now currently, and I've been on YouTube for a little over a year so far, even though I've been reading cards for many years, but relatively new to YouTube. I would love to feature your business on my community page, on my YouTube community page. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, if you are a subscriber and you want to refer, or even if you're not a subscriber for this one, if you are just a supporter, you've seen my channel and you want to refer other people to me, if they get a personal reading with me, and you can go to my channel, my website at queenamunra.com for them to schedule a reading, or schedule an appointment by clicking on schedule an appointment, and they schedule an appointment, then you get the same amount of time, but yours is for free. So meaning if they schedule a 15-minute reading, then you get a free 15-minute reading, right? They schedule and pay for a 15-minute reading, then you, Leos, get a free 15-minute reading. But they would have to tell me exactly who you are and your contact information. They'd have to tell me, hey, Leo, whatever your name is, referred me to you and I'd like to get a reading. So those are the two things that I am offering. Yes, free marketing on my channel. So yes. So yes, reach out to me. Let me know. If you're a subscriber, send me a screenshot of letting me know that you subscribe to my channel, and also send me like a flyer or something of your business, like an electronic e-flyer for your business, so that we can market it on my channel. So let's go. Most High God of the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Leos as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have from our wonderful, amazing Leos who are caring, out here living a great life, optimistic, natural leaders who are also very kind and protective, very loyal, honest, vivacious, creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, cheerful, humorous, lions. Yes, lion and lionesses, gods and goddesses. What information do we have from our wonderful suns? Yes, that's S-U-N, or stars. Yes, that's your ruling planet. Let's see, what information do we have from my amazing Leos? Yes, so the moon is disseminating, right? We're just coming off of a full moon, Leos. So what is a disseminating moon mean? What does that mean? Exactly. It means that the intensity of the moon is abating, right? And so what are we left with? What are we left with, right? You made some decisions, you planted some seeds. Some of you all, let me see if I can move some things around. Some of you all are left with inner peace. Love it. Love it. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about when I put these cards out, so I can say, plus we're talking about the number 70 today. So here we have inner peace, right? This is what you're left with, inner peace, which is peace. Inner peace is priceless, right? So we had a lot of things going on. We still have a lot of things. We have 4 planets that's retrograde right now. We have Pluto, Saturn is retrograde, Jupiter, Neptune are all retrograde, right? So you got 4 planets that's retrograde. On top of that, some of you all may have been in a relationship with somebody who had Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart, right? But now you have moved on from that situation, right? So if you were in a relationship with somebody who has Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in the chart, that's a person who is emotional and someone who is very, very creative, right? So from the experience that you learn with them, you learn how to tap into your own chart that may have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Maybe you felt like you were betrayed, you were tossed under the bus, the whole nine shebang of an emotional water sign, right? And what I mean by that is maybe you felt like you experienced someone who was moody, someone who was negative, someone who was really lazy, someone who was an escapist, someone who was clingy, unpredictable, suspicious, jealous, even maybe possessive, secretive, dominating, to some degree. But you learn how to tap into the higher frequency of that same sign within yourself. Like, you really learn how to nurture yourself in this situation. So you learn that you were an empath. You also learned that you were very artistic, someone who was emotional but in a good way, someone who is also very selfless. You tap into the higher frequency of that same sign in yourself. You also realize that you were a natural healer, that you were truly a sweetheart, someone who is compassionate, intuitive, gentle, very wise, someone who really loves the music, right? Someone who is tenacious, highly imaginative, someone who is loyal, someone who is persuasive, emotional, but in a good way, someone who is sympathetic, someone who is a human lie detector, someone who is very charming, someone who doesn't hold back their emotions. See where I'm going? You have learned how to give yourself what you were craving in another person, right? You see? And then also you realize that you were very focused, someone who is very brave, someone who is, again, very loyal, faithful, someone who is ambitious, resourceful, very passionate, someone who is really a true friend, right? So along with all those wonderful things that you are as a Leo, living a great life, this is what you learn in this phase. You learned how to balance out your own energy. Wonderful, right? And guess what? You will protect it at all costs. This is beautiful, Leo. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Because it's not the energy of, I'll never trust anybody again because look, I was stabbed in my back by the person that was closest to me. It's not even that energy. It's I forgive you. But now I'm going to learn how to protect my own energy. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Protecting my own energy. And now I have inner peace, like real, true inner peace, right? Some of you all, like I said, this would probably be a great example of what a gibbous moon looks like, right? Because a gibbous moon is bulging. So the full moon for you, because we had a waxing gibbous moon, right? Even though this is a earth, but I'm trying to give you an idea what the bulging means of the moon. In the waxing gibbous moon, coupled with the fact that we had Pluto retrograde, was like everything was starting to be exposed around you and in you. That's when you would start coming to the realization that, hey, you know what? I have the power and the authority to balance out my own energy. So I don't necessarily need certain energies around me that are vibrating low, that don't know how to control their emotions, right? Thus, trying to extinguish my fire, right? Because a person who doesn't know how to control their emotions, remember, emotions and creativity are water signs. They will douse your fire with water to try to dim your light, right? So now that you don't need that energy, because that energy, like I said, emotions look like a person who is stabbing you in the back, who is talking about you behind your back, who running smear campaigns because they don't know how to control their emotions, right? And so now that you know how to balance out your own emotions within yourself, that's where that full moon came in. There was this full realization that, hold on, I planted seeds. I put seeds out in the universe. I needed to see everybody around me who didn't have my best interest at heart. And there were a lot of people who didn't have your best interest at heart. Now guess what the universe is going to replace that with? It's already replaced it with a peace of mind, inner peace, which is priceless all in itself. It's also going to replace it with more money. This is money. You're being more conservative with your money, your energy, your time. Yes, absolutely. Every time we think we lost something, the universe is trying to replace it with something greater. So yes. So You got to say when the moon is disseminating, like I said, knowing that the intensity of the moon is abating, you have to say to yourself, I am where I am and it's okay. It's okay that I am where I am right now. I feel good because things around me have been exposed, but also things within me have been exposed, right? The number 70. Number 70 is very, very, by the way, the person is having a tower moment. See, people who can't control their emotions don't even realize that they're creating their own karma, amongst other things. Here we have the Hierophant card. Now that this emotional person is out of your space and everything that's attached to the emotional person is out of your space, your thoughts have become a lot clearer, right? A lot clearer. Also, we have the King of Wands, right? So the King of Wands means that, you're already a born leader, right? But your business is about to get much better. Yes, business is about to get much better for you. You had to sit down and do some soul searching. This card right here is attached to Virgo. So some of you all may have Virgo in you. Virgos are very analytical. They are perfectionists, right? I'm talking about high vibration Virgos, right? They are highly intellectual. They are reliable. They are perfectionists. You had to tap into this part of yourself and say, hold on. These are the things that I was to this emotional person, this emotional sign, right? I was honest, I was reliable, I tried to do things the absolute best that I could do. I was loyal, I was very kind, I was a hardworking person, I was very practical. And so you had to tap into yourself and you had to say, I gave my absolute best, right? I gave my absolute best. But you can only give but so much, right? Before you have to pull back and say, just let the chips fall where they may. And guess what? The chips are about to fall all over their head. This is why people get so emotional, because they see they're not your God, right? So trust, that person is sick of themselves. I'm just being honest. They're sick of themselves because they could not reel you in with passion. They couldn't reel you in by manipulating you. They couldn't win you back with all the stuff that they tried to do to you. It was like you were dealing with a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, someone who on one hand was passionate in a good way, but then on another hand, they were passionately trying to destroy you. So they're sick of themselves. Not your problem. They're having a tower moment. They started having a tower moment the moment they decided to try to harm you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And things are happening quick for them, but they're also happening quick for you, but in a good way. Yes, business is starting to do much better. This is what I want you to know is that you want to take some time out for your own good, right? And this is a time where you want to avoid falling into any kind of a slump at all, Leo, because again, it's your birthday season. You don't want to give into that emotional mess that's behind you. You want to just move forward. It doesn't matter if they took all your friends with them. It doesn't matter. People that you thought were your friends, good, because it's making room. You want to have a burning bowl ceremony for all of them. It's a burning bowl ritual for all of them, because again, if there are people who were your friends and their friends, and they decided, one, they're either fair weather friends, they got to go, because you don't need anybody carrying bones to and fro, or they decided that they were on their side and just overtly betrayed you, they got to go anyway. They just gave you the scissors to cut themselves out of your life. So, hey, good riddance. 70, the number 70. Speaking of 7, the number for today is the number 70. 70 is a vibration of change and silence, right? I love, love, love the number 70. Change and silence. Change is not always a good thing for everybody, but for some, it is great because you're saying out with the old, in with the new. I welcome the new. Anything that I feel like I lost, death, is actually a rebirth, right? Which is in alignment with Pluto, which is retrograde right now. So you're constantly decluttering, constantly removing things from your space. You are choosing to be alone, right? You're not feeling lonely. You're choosing to be alone. So maybe you don't have the same number of friends that you had before, but that's a good thing because the universe is making room for your new soul tribe, which is amazing. And then 70 also means that you are an eccentric. and a natural loner, and you need to spend time in a place of serenity, preferably near nature. Again, burning bowl ritual. That's right. You want to write those names down of the people who betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, whole 9 yards. Burn the names. Let it go up in smoke, right? So the universe can replace all of those people and their energy with your new soul tribe, right? Some of those names on that list will be family members or people that were a part of your former soul tribe. 70 also comprises the highly intuitive 7. So 7, highly intuitive. There's no and, ifs, or buts that you know exactly who it is. Your thoughts are a lot more structured. The Tower card for you means that there's an abrupt release of information from the universe. You've done some soul searching. You've ascended, right? You've ascended. You've gone higher to see exactly who the universe is showing you, who you can trust and who you can't trust, right? And so again, so it's the highly intuitive 7 and the 0 of divine protection. So you are divinely protected. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Again, divine protection. Anything that they have plotted and planned, they could have sat around talking about you behind your back, smiling in your face. It doesn't matter. Exposed. You already know who it is. Cut them off and keep on going. They gave you the scissors to cut them off. Yes, so that's the number 70. Again, so you want to take some time to breathe. Yes. Birthday season. Yes. It is my birthday season. Another trip around the sun. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I hope, Leos, you are connecting with your womb, right? So yeah, I wanted to pull another card, right? Because I wanted to show you something. Connecting with your womb means connecting with your passion. What are you passionate about? Out with the old, in with the new, right? What are you passionate about? This is where you're going to focus, right? Yeah, because if you were dealing with a water sign, again, they are very, very passionate, right? Water gives almost no resistance. It takes the shape and form of wherever it is, right? And so for you, you put water and fire together, you know, that boiling hot water. There should be something under you that's just like, okay, boiling, like something you're about to give birth to. That's what you want to focus on, right? Something that's about to just be done, like real quick, like a baby, like a baby is about to be done, ready to enter this realm, you know, death, rebirth, enter this realm, right? And so this is what's happening with you. There's something that you are very, very passionate about, and something that's coming to fruition, something that really helps to align your personal power and your identity, your solar plexus chakra, something that makes you feel very powerful, very energetic, feel very confident, very charismatic, something that really motivates you, that gives you that mental clarity, almost makes you feel like you're about to levitate, right? So again, this is confirmation that you are headed in the right direction. Out with the old, in with the new. If a person has a problem with your shine, they should either go back in the house, they should put some sunglasses on, or just bury their heads, you know, while the sun is shining, because you're not going to stop shining, so they just better get used to it, all right? That's what I have for you, Leos. Have a great one. Bye.